Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warships. Now, last time we managed to unlock the Chester class, so I was going to go ahead and give that ship a whirl, and if I die horrifically early, we can always go back and play the Erie class. So, let's go find a battle. So I'm curious as to how the Chester is going to work, because it doesn't look like it can bring that many of its guns to bear at the same time. The Erie could bring all 4 of its guns to bear, but the Chester, it looks like some of them are mounted in the old Dreadnought style rather than the centerline turret based. I get the feeling this is like the newbie starter map, that if you're, low tier, then they always put you on this map. Or this map or that other one. But I know there has to be more than just like 2 maps in this game. I'm not a destroyer, am I? It looks like on the map that it's trying to claim that I am, but I could have sworn that this was a cruiser. Maybe I have to choose the hull type or something, and that changes me from a destroyer to cruiser? Who knows? We'll find out together. So it's interesting, I was uploading these videos, and I kept trying to search for them to make sure that they're showing up on search, and I was getting super irritated. Here, let's switch to AP shells. I was getting super irritated because it didn't look like it was actually doing anything, and then I finally Googled it, and it was like, yeah, you gotta wait for 72 hours or something before your videos show up. I was like, alright, that seems fair enough. You know what, let's go ahead and plot our course here.
Autopilot mode enabled.
We're gonna... Actually, we're gonna... let's see, do this. There we are. Now all I have to do is worry about firing. Alright, so let's see what I got on a full broadside from this thing. Wait, it's a toggle. I see... It's only 3 no? Is there? Yeah, 3 shells. So it actually has 1 less gun than the previous class that can be brought to bear at any one time. It looks like it can bring a bunch of guns forward, though, so that might be something a little bit interesting. Yeah, it looks like I can fire as many or more guns forward as I can to the side. So as long as someone's not behind me, then I think I need to change my course, so there's too many people. And then maybe double back? Yeah.
Our team has taken the lead.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything to shoot at yet? No, they're still out of range. I think I want to do that, and then that. Alright. Oh, they found something to shoot at. Let's see. No, it's still too far away for me to hit. Torpedoes.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Huh. Wonder where those came from. I don't think I'm going to hit them, though. Yeah, they ran out of range. Alright, is that guy in range? It looks like he might be in range, or just short. Hits. Ah, just short. Alright. Let's see what's going on up here. That person's within range. Ooh, that one's St. Louis, I think. Who wants my nuts? Alright, let's see how this works. My ship should be starting to, like, automatically turn around here pretty shortly. I think I'm aiming a little bit low on, or ahead of this ship. So I'm trying to get, I'm about to, damn it. Yeah, now I'm gonna turn around. Alright, let's see what's behind me. Huh. I do have a pretty good range of... Did I miss entirely? Damn it. Oh, this guy looks like he's running around. See if I can pump some rounds into him. Nope. Apparently the answer is... I cannot. What did I just hit? Did I just hit the edge of the map? No? Or did someone shoot me? It's always a possibility. Seem to be out of range of all these people. Well, I'm out of range of them. They're still in range of me. Alright, I'm gonna need to turn a little bit harder, game. Like, we actually want to participate in this fight. I see, this one has a lot more HP than, Oh, I missed that destroyer by a mile. Let's see what this guy... How did my shots even end up over there? Maybe he's moving a bit more than I think he is. I mean, to me it looks like he's barely moving, but... Oh, torpedoes got him? Yeah. I don't know, maybe they look like they're moving to you guys, but to me it looks like my shells are just like YOLOing it elsewhere. Let's see, I can't see them, but let's see if I can still send shots on. Yep. Oh, there's a smoke screen down. Oh well. There's a lot of torpedoes moving around here. Some nice shots though. Can he even see me? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know how much of a fan I am of this ship. Maybe once I get some of the upgrades in with XP. I still feel like I either need more guns or to get more competent gunners. I'm gonna run aground, isn't I? Oh, no, never mind. Take this little dude. Haha. I wish I had more gun. Apparently directly front though is a bad idea to try and aim for. Haha, little destroyer.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
Oh god, that guy has like all his health. I think I might be in trouble here, guys. Come on. At least let me annoy him before I die horrifically. See? I annoyed him. My life is complete. Alright, keep turning. did I miss? How am I missing? You guys are terrible at aiming. Oh god, and my ally just exploded. I suppose he exploded too. Wait, did he die? They both died. Alright, fair enough. Well, there's a damaged vessel over there. There's not many of us left either. I'm pretty heavily damaged myself. Oh, let's see if we can make some magic happen. Aiming in this game seems somewhat sketchy. Perhaps that's just lower level where you don't have many guns. Come on. I'm terrible at this aiming thing.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
If I can just hit him, I will kill him. Okay, so I'm aiming way too far away from him. Is this game like trying to compensate for your... Come on! That hit him! Finally. That wasn't even where I was pointing, game.
Our team has taken the lead.
Still not where I was pointing.
Problem solved, sir.
How am I supposed to aim in this game? It seems
Engine damage.
you just randomly take damage. Oh, and then I exploded. It's alright. Or sorry, you randomly do damage. Like, you fire 2 or 3 shells, and it doesn't really matter where you aim, necessarily. It's just whether the RNG gods are happy with you or not. I'm sure at later levels, when you throw, 18 million shells, you can get more consistent hits, but it's like firing, I don't know, a sawed-off shotgun, except you're not firing, a shotgun shell, you're firing a single slug. And it's a really old sawed-off shotgun. Alright, well, at least that guy seems to be pretty damaged. Admittedly, let's see, there's a bunch of Tier 2s and Tier 3s. Yeah, so I was once again the lowest in this one. I know as a Tier 1 you're always going to be the lowest, but I don't think it's very fair that it's a Tier 2. I'm immediately the lowest one again. I mean, I guess it has to happen, at some point, but... Oh, it looks like we are going to win this one. I think it's the first team to, 800 or something. I wonder if you can lose points. That'd be an interesting question. It does seem like we're just going to win by sheer dint of, as long as this person... we did lose points, so I guess you can have epic comebacks. It's not inevitable if the other team is ahead. Alright, let's see what this other person's doing. They're getting hammered on by, Oh, see, now I want this ship, this class. This class looks pretty sweet. It has some awesome broadsides going there. I think that's a St. Louis class. See, but if you were to, volley broadside off of that many guns, then... They're firing them, one at a time. I can't figure out if there's some, one at a time bonus, or whether, you're better off firing them all at once for the shotgun effect. It does look like we're gonna win. It looks like it's also first to 1,000 points. Alright, well this one seems like it's pretty well sorted, so I'm gonna exit back to port. Yeah. Alright, it's in battle, but we can go ahead and take out the Erie, because it's fully upgraded, and it should make general XP now. So that should be useful on any ship. Yeah, and the early ships with only a few inaccurate guns kind of feel less than stellar when it comes to the aiming part. Where you can be aiming at a non-moving target and you just kind of get splashes all around it. Admittedly, the same thing is probably happening to me, which explains why I can survive for relatively long in some circumstances. Because even though they're all firing at me, no one can hit them anything in this game mode. Although maybe because now they have tier 3 cruisers with tons of guns to put out huge broadsides that I'll die faster when I'm in the Chester than in the Erie. Yeah, but the Chester can't put out as big broadsides. Nor can it fire as many guns dead ahead. It's only if you are, I don't know, ahead to the left or right. So you have to come in at an oblique angle, and then you can lay down 3-gun attacks and still be moving relatively directly at your enemy. Alright, let's see what we got going now. Probably either the same map or that one other map, if I had to hazard a guess. It's that same map. Amazing. Am I choosing Islands Domination or something? Or is it random? Because I seem to get that one, like, exclusively. I feel like it's random, but perhaps not. Alright, to battle. Let's see what we got going on here. A few 2s, a few Chester Nimitzes. Which is probably not Chester Nimitz. He's probably still alive or even very young when that, happened. Alright, we are going to want to
General quarters.
Autopilot mode enabled.
head up that way, and then we can kind of loop around. I kind of like going up on this, or north on this map, more than going south, because that big island down there, I guess you could kind of hide behind it, but on the ones up here, you can kind of go around them, is kind of natural, if it becomes a thing. Alright, I'm doing 10 knots. I got my guns. With their Phantom crew members. Yeah, let's get my other guns to turn around and face the same direction. Oh. I wonder how we know that they're there. Maybe they're just loading in. I need that much speed. Am I about to ram someone? No. Oh, good. They're just going to sit there. Alright, you guys work on just sitting there. Oh no, they're moving. I know. Oh, that's a Japanese Tier 1 cruiser. Some long-range fire being exchanged over there. Yeah, it looks like we got a pretty decent fleet, so we are going to do that, and then plot me a course around like that. We'll see how that works out. Everyone's still way too far away for me to hit. So yeah, thus far I'm actually really liking the game, aside from aiming issues. I wonder if there's like crew experience or something like that. Maybe that's what I'm missing out on. Oh, was that person? Yep, they're within range. They were within range. I would have missed, and they would have all died anyhow. Or they died of their own accord anyhow. That person is just on the other side there. Right. Seems to be a one destroyer that's yellowing at heart over there. Oh, they're just out of range.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Oh, let's try not to hit our friendly here.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Alright. Oh, so yeah, I think I'm gonna loop a little bit harder around this way, because it doesn't look like there's going to be any targets visible if I loop out too hard, because all our people are over here. Someone's capturing the B area, which is probably nice. That's some long-range fire, but I can't. All just out of my range. Some epic music, though. Come on. Alright, shells on the way. Shells missed. They look like they're going far enough, though. But this long-range fire, you really gotta lead your target a lot. Alright. Still haven't managed to get any hits in. Let's see where these ones are going. Too far back. Seems like a pretty good place to be aiming. It may now all just come down to luck. Yeah. Yeah, there's a hit to the Citadel. Probably not happy about that.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Let's see. One last hit is a fare thee well. No. Quarter ahead. Oh, hit him. Alright. Slow down a little bit. No one's really shooting at me. Oh. Or those last two shots at me. Yeah. Haha, you missed. Alright, let's get a little bit closer to the enemy. There's no reason that we need to be this far back. Well, I mean, there is a reason so that we don't die, but we also can't really shoot at them very well if we're this far back. And this guy's probably about to die anyhow. Oh goodness, look at those shells. They're not even close to each other. I'm sure this person will be dead before my shells reach them, but... Oh, come on, you didn't want to hit them, like, once? Not even once? Just for old time's sake? Win one for the Gipper? Put one shell on target? No. Are they moving? I think they're moving. Oh, yeah, your gunners are fired. No more gunning for you. Alright, this guy should be coming within range of my... Oh, you hit on both sides! You couldn't like miss on one there. There, at least you missed on one side of the enemy ship. You didn't decide that, to miss on both damn sides. Oh, now I got double the guns because I'm firing broad. Okay, now let's... So it's coming to a stop, guys. You literally have to compensate for practically nothing. You can just kind of like aim at him and shoot. And you missed. I really need to find out if ships have levels or some shit. Because these guys couldn't hit the broadside of a barn without like tons of luck. Is it really this much of a sloppy fight? Oh god, I'm on fire.
Our team has taken the lead. Problem solved, sir.
No, at least I got a hit in before I had to run away. You guys are gonna miss horrifically.
Torpedoes to start.
Ooh, that was a torpedo hit. Oh, that's some nice hits. Come on, let me get the little destroyer. I'm about to run into something, didn't I? No? Alright. Come
Torpedoes
on.
dead ahead.
Oh, I'm going down, guys. Nice shot by the destroyer, though. Kind of wish those torpedoes showed up a little bit earlier. Alright. Let's exit to port. Yes. Oh, service level 3. Daily missions for completing various missions and random battles. And a bunch of credits. Let's go look at my service record. Alright, we won with the Chester. It got 833 experience, 30,000 credits. Service summary. Victories 50%, defeats 50%, battles survived 25%. Nice. Damage done 34,000 total, 4 enemy warships destroyed, 4 battles participated. I feel like I've done more than that, but maybe that's just, I don't know. Maximum per battle. I once did 20,000 damage. Yay. Achievements. I've unlocked nothing. Alright, let's head back to port. Alright, let's check out the Chester, because now it has a bunch of XP. As soon as that one's out of battle, it'll get even more XP. Alright, so let's look at its modules. So let's see what it can do. It can get a main battery that is much slower on the turn, but much larger. Oh yes, it's a much larger main battery. Same rounds per minute though, so not like I'd be losing out on anything there. Alright, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. Don't I need to buy it? Oh, because I need this hull, which I can purchase and mount for 31,000. I must have researched it already. All right, let's see what this does for me. Ooh, it makes me shinier. All right, let's purchase and mount that. What did that do for me? Do I have more guns now? Do I just have the same number of guns? Well, it looks like I have a pretty similar amount of guns. Range, this one, firing range, that's probably a good idea. Mount that. Alright, so that gave me bigger guns here. Huh, did they take them? This looks like a gun right there. These must be the 3-inch guns that I can't control that are anti-aircraft only, but that one's not even an amount that you could use as an anti-aircraft mount. I don't see why, or at least it wouldn't fire independently. That doesn't make any sense to me. See these ones right here? Because these are my big 6-inch ones. Those are my main guns. Shouldn't I have 4 guns that I could bring? I think I just added a bunch of guns. So let's see. Perhaps I just made this ship go from being alright to amazing. So let's go to battle. Uh-oh, that's battleships. We're so screwed. Of course, when I think battleships, I think the late war battleships. So I suspect we are not, in fact, going to be fighting battleships from 1944, 1945, because that would be ridiculous. But we'll see. I think it's a different map. It's the big race one. Alright, so I know for sure, yeah, last game I was rocking 4 guns on the Chester, for sure, and 3 could be brought to bear at the same time. That'd be kind of silly if those 3-inch guns were just purely ornamental, because even if there was aircraft, there's no way that they could have fire at an angle to actually be useful against them. And if they won't let you fire them in your main batteries, then that means they're just mainly there to look pretty. Oh, I have a lot more guns now. Huzzah! Oh, look, I'm at the very edge Alright, that should give me a 4-gun broadside, which I will appreciate a lot. So this one is, we have our bases, and we're trying to capture the enemy bases or sink all their little ships. Alright. So let's see, let's try not to run aground. And we'll go ahead half. Alright, these things have pretty good firing angles, but it does look like my 3-inch guns are purely ornamental. That'd be cool if they like fired independently, like, you know, your ship would just be spawning shots that didn't really do anything. I mean, they would do something though, because most of these ships aren't really that heavily armored at this point, and getting perforated by 3-inch shells wouldn't be good for you. Let's see, alright, I'm having ships drawing abreast with me, so let's move up to full power. Hey, this ship didn't announce general quarters, or I just wasn't paying attention. Kinda like that at the beginning. General quarters, general quarters. Oh, someone's very close. The heck did they get that close? Oh. Looks like I will be going this far over. Come out wherever you are. Here. Well, let's see if I hit something. Yep. Torpedoes. There could be torpedoes ahead because I see that destroyer in that smoke cloud. I am on fire.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, I found the torpedoes.
Hull breach, we're taking on water quickly.
And I'm gonna sink for the next 1 minute and 20 seconds, which probably means I'm going to the bottom, so full speed ahead. You serious, guys? You missed that hard. Sometimes... And I'm on fire. Sometimes I think my gunnery crews are drunk. And that I found the enemy team. And that I'm going to sink. But... drunk gunnery crews. I mean... we're talking like incredibly short ranges, and the spread on these things are enough that it dips below into the water. I guess their entire enemy team went this way as well, and I was out in the front. I know I was on HE rounds. I'm kind of tempted to, I think I should probably be on AP rounds. I didn't really set any fires, and I think my guns are big enough. But this thing's lack of turrets makes me sad. Alright. Exit to port. Yes. Alright, guys. Well, and gals, thanks for watching. That will be the end of this episode. I had a mission. What was my mission? Winner, win twice, effective shooting, get 20,000 credits for causing 30,000 damage, for causing 10,000 in one battle. Fun. Well, I'll have to try this at some point. But anyhow, I'm going to get going. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.